Working as intended.
Why do you gotta keep visiting me when I'm busy? Wee, unnecessary pipes. I learned later that you can actually just do this and just do the inputs and outputs here. But anyways, I was just doing some smelting because why not? And I made an emerald furnace. Okay, so I made some ultimate machines because why the fuck not? I have the resources for it. And that let me finish off this path down here. So we'll get some random rewards. We do need to work on our storage system, but we're going to need slime for that. And for slime, I'm going to need dirt. And for dirt, I'm going to need probably mechanism stuff. Alright, so some animals started spawning over there. We got some eggs. That was part of the farming chapter. And the chickens must go. So let's see what we're working through here. Chemical injection chamber. All sorts of neat stuff. I don't need to double any of them output because I have the smeltery. I can make this though. Get some water from our sink. Get some lava from all this. And we'll make this. Quest completed. This whole series completed here. Should make one of these metallurgic infusers. Do I have one already? I can never remember what machines I've already built. Is this it? Also netherrack. Made another thing here. If I just need to hammer materials, I don't want to do it manually. Figure I have the power for it, might as well. Let's make a worm bin. Put it by the kitchen. Worms and fertilizer. Alright, worms in here. It's gonna start outputting stuff. What's it gonna put? String. And fertilizer's like bone meal. Because I have an ass ton of bone meal that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, so... Shall I grow some more carrots? Grow carrots. Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk it. Actually, no, I need to make a garden cloche. To make the garden cloche, I need creosote oil. To make creosote oil, I need a coke oven. Make more worms. Getting fish. Bait pot decreases bait consumption. I can make that. There, make some of that pot. Alright, if I was to make a coke oven, I'd need a coke block. Make some sand. Should I make this into a netherite one? That's a lot of diamonds to do that, though. Anyways, coke brick. We need some Darude sandstorm. Darude sandstone. It should be under the immersive engineering chapter, right? Is there immersive engineering chapter? No? Let's make some of these. Alright, if I recall correctly, it's 3, and then a donut, and then cover it. Dang it, guys. Murder. Take hammer. Oh, it takes solid cube. And right click. There we go. And we'll take some coal. Shove that in there. It'll take an hour. I made my bag netherite. So I can hold so much stuff. What was I doing? Right, I was working through mechanism stuff. Crush this, please. I'm gonna put biofuel in here. And then it makes dirt. I don't think the mesh matters for my selling spores. No, it doesn't. So I can sit here and hope for more spores. Spore what? Alright, how's this coming along? It's like halfway done. Alright, brown mushroom. No? It's kind of annoying getting your first slime ball. Are there any better ways to get a mushroom? Ah, there's a mushroom. I need an engineer's workbench. Means we need a lot more treated stuff. Seems we're gonna need more creosote oil. Because I want to grow more brown mushrooms. I feel like an induction furnace is something I need in my life for making some alloys. Alright, this is all done. Don't drink this. Treated wood planks. Oiled up and ready to go. And so we need some of these. Need some of these. Need a crafting table. Engineer's crafting table. Need more creosote. And we need our iron ingot. We can make our engineer's workbench. Time to tinker. We need some sugar cane. We need more sugar cane. No, I can't. Can I keep twerking it? Takes a lot of twerking for this. I need iron, aluminum, and copper. Iron I'm never going to run out now because I made so much gold that I can transform gold into iron with using the Philosopher's Stone. And like that, 1 stack of gold makes 8 stacks of iron. So engineer's blueprint. Use up some of this bamboo. Make some light bulbs. Make some inefficient plates. Make one of these. And my cloche. Cloche? Cloche? That's a cloche call. You need so many sinks for that water. And we need a fluid pipe. That's where the water goes. Does that fill it up? Yep. We'll take some dirt. Infuse it. That makes podzol and that makes brown mushrooms. And now it needs power. That where power goes? Yep. Alright, that can make some more mushrooms. My inventory's such a mess. And then we put this into witch water. We get slime. And our chapter getting started has been completed. Slime balls. I can do stuff with slime now. More slime balls. I mean, technically I could just stand inside here and get, and kill myself for blood. But I think blood doesn't work for all recipes. We got a cow over here yet? Should have made a gate. Do I need horses? At least I know animals are spawning. Let's take bone meal. Alright, we'll let the cloche keep on working. Alright, so now we want to apply energistics to energy cell. Dense energy cell, which takes 8 of these. So 32 fluix, 32 quartz, and 8 quartz glass. I mean, I have all this. And I have tons of quartz crystals. I have a good amount of fluix dust too, don't I? Alright, so make 8 quartz glass. That makes 8 of these. Did I have one of these already made? The calculation processor. Dense cell. Rewards. What's next? Energy card. I need another calculation processor. Is there an enhanced inscriber? Advanced inscriber. That looks like something I can make. I need silicon as well. Alright, need to print some silicon. This is engineering, right? Need a couple engineering ones. Then make the actual circuits. Make the actual processors. I need 2 hoppers and 4 iron. Alright, there's 2 hoppers. Something like this, right? Alright, let's make some acceleration cards. Which take the crystal ones and 2 diamonds. Need to make 3 of these. So the advanced one can take stacks of them instead of making things 1 at a time. So this can work on 3 at a time. You again. Murder. And then make 3 of these. Do I have full-on fluix crystals? I should have some. Thought I had made some. I guess not. That's okay, I can make some quick fluix crystals. Make the seeds. Then enrich them. So fast. There, stack of fluix. Let's make these advanced cards. Make them very accelerated. And now this thing can make things much faster. Actually, I should have saved that 1 extra advanced card for this. But that's okay, it makes them fast now. Boop! So I have to use my dense energy cell. Alright, so that's complete. Get some random rewards. What do I need for here? ME crafting terminal, ME terminal. Make 2 of these cores. Let's take another quartz, which I should have some in here. But I need another gold processor. My inventory space. Alright, get some of these cores. So I need an illuminated panel. There's some panels. Need another one of those gold units. Logic processor. And once we have that, we can make our terminal. This. Need a quartz one now. So inventory space, please. And then I need our crafting terminal. Boop. Random rewards. Network tool. The network tool is an important tool through A2, which is used to display various details of a network on screen, such as overall power consumption and storage. As an added bonus, it also provides its own small inventory used to hold upgrade cards, which can be accessed when looking at any upgradable device's screen for easy replacement. However, it cannot rotate blocks attached to the ME network like a regular wrench, only dismantle them when sneaking. And how do we make it? Calculation and an oak chest. What I should do is be all like, yeah, I need silicon. It's so fast now. Alright, there's our processor. We need a chest, a screen, network tool. No rewards. Alright, now we can make the controller. Last piece of the puzzle for any large ME network is the enemy controller. Control supplies an ME network with a far larger number of channels than the standard 8 channels for ad hoc networks, providing 32 channels out of each face of the block for a total of 216 channels. It's only for a single block controller, however, since the ME controller is in fact a multi-block structure. The controller should be up to 7x7x7 blocks in size and can come in any freeform arrangement within that maximum size. Each individual block can then provide its own separate set of channels, so long as no single controller block is surrounded by 4 other blocks along the same plane. An ME network may only contain one multi-block controller at any given time. Attempting to connect more than one controller on separate parts of the network will cause a conflict, shutting down the whole network. Skystone block, I've got some of that. To cook some. 4 Flux crystals. 4 of these. Done, there's a controller. Random rewards. Next is to make a disk and ME drive. Make some more Fluix. Some Fluix glass cable. Not making anything too complex yet, so I don't need covered cables. I'm glad I farmed up some redstone. Alright, we need engineering ones. And there's our drive. Good, advancing through here. The ME output allows for the contents of an ME network storage to be quickly rearranged between different storage media such as ME cells and external containers connected to storage buses. When a cell is inserted in an input slot on the left, the output can be toggled to either empty the cell out into other ME storages or fill the ideally partitioned cell with certain items spread out across other storages. I think I want to head this way though. 1K ME. And 4K, 16K, 64K, 256K. Let's just go for the storage components. So for one of these, I need 3, 9 of these, 27 of these, 81 of these. So I need 81. I mean, I need more silicon. So I'm math correct, 41 of these, 81 of these, and a shitload of redstone. Like a ton of redstone. Looks like I'm gonna be sieving some more dust. But at least this way, it looks like I'll have actual storage space. Work through these quickly. The quartz isn't the problem, it's the redstone. Alright, we have the 1K storage components. Make more quartz glass. Mega storage component. Don't think we need to go that high yet. We'll go with these. And then 16Ks. And then 64Ks. And then 256K. The 1K storage component, you can now craft yourself a 1K ME item storage cell to start your own digital storage system. You most likely want the majority of your storage to be for items, so you'll probably want to make a few ME item storage cells. ME item storage cells can each hold up to 63 different types of items. Each new type of item added to a cell will take up a certain fraction of the storage cell's total capacity in bytes, typically 1/64. For each type already present, 1 byte counts for 8 items of that same type. If a cell is empty, it can be repurposed by disassembling it into its respective component housing. This is done by sneaking and right-clicking in the air with the cell in your hand. Done. More rewards. I'm running low on redstone now, though. Temporary storage here. Shove that in. Now we need an import-export bus. And our crafting terminal. Nothing in here yet. Have a spare annihilation core. I should, right? I only used one of each. There it is. And I need a sticky piston. Sticky piston. Alright, there's our import bus. So we stick it here. I should import stuff into the system. Mars disks. A2 and refined storage are very similar in terms of storing items, except when it comes to A2 having type limits within a drive. Some people prefer not worrying about item types or type limits. This is where AE2 Things comes in. Alongside 2 bonus machines, AE2 Things predominantly features an alternative to the standard cell called the ME Deep Item Storage Disk, or the ME Disk Drive for short. This drive, as one can imagine, functions very similar to, if not the exact same as, a storage disk from Refined Storage. Apparently they do not have type limits. However, with the same pros of RS disks also comes the same cons. Items stored in a disk each count as a whole byte regardless of type, meaning they can store significantly fewer items than equivalently sized standard cells overall. Items are not the only thing that you can store in the ME cells. ME fluid storage cells can store liquids such as water, lava, and any variety of modded oils and fuels, just to give a few examples. Note that all storage cells, regardless of what they're designed to store, are only different types of their housing. Both item and fluid cells use the same kind of storage component to make. For fluids, 1 byte equals 8 buckets. Portable cells function identically to regular cells in that they can be inserted into a chest or drive and filled accordingly. However, unlike regular cells, their contents can also be accessed standalone via the cell item itself, a bit like a digital ME-flavored backpack. The weapons. The last 2 items are more or less some extra toys provided by AE2 and don't necessarily fit under any of these quest trees. Torch Staff is just a simple power staff which deals 3 hearts of damage and consumes 300 AE per hit. It also uses pre-1.9 combat mechanics, meaning that you can spam click with this like in the good old days. The entropy manipulator, when used on certain blocks in the world, will smelt them in place, such as sand to glass and metal ores to metal ingots. If not, it will simply light a fire on the block. Finally, the matter cannon functions similar to the color applicator as a dedicated self-rolling ammo item such as matter balls and or iron gold nuggets that can just be fired out to deal damage to mobs or break blocks. Heavier ammo using metal nuggets will deal more damage and destroy harder blocks. Matter balls in a matter cannon can be substituted with paint balls, which will apply a paint splatter effect on the face of whatever block being fired at. Lumen paintballs are a variant of paintballs exclusively used by the matter cannon, whose paint splatters also give off some light once present in the world. Neat tools. Oh, there's import bus. Just in case I should let the thing work on some more creosote. Alright, let's work on... We're going to need lots more sieved stuff. I need 9 of these. And then 3 of these. And 6 of these. Netherite upgrade. Is this the end? Free diamond upgrade. Try to get some more nether scrap. I saw something in AE that requires the import bus. It's over here, right? So I need to make the I/O ME interface. I can never remember which thing is which for the wait, where do those go? They went straight into the network? Interesting. I think we needed the fluid stuff. And then that and another one, right? It's going to need more of these cores. Alright, there's an interface and ME import bus done. That's over here. Forgot to mention this has use outside of crafting cables. An important concept within AE2 is the technique known as subnetting. When an extra separate ME network, a subnetwork, acts in conjunction with the main network to perform some specialized function or process. What separates a subnetwork from a completely detached separate network is usually the use of the quartz fiber as a cable part. When placed between 2 otherwise unconnected lengths of cable, the quartz fiber transfers no data or channels between the 2 whatsoever, instead only transferring power. Thus, a subnetwork on the other side of the fiber can be powered wholly by the main network's power source, without requiring any extra dedicated power gen. Neat. The O. Make an export bus. The ME export spits items in its whitelist filter out of whatever external storage the bus is facing. Unlike the import bus, the export bus cannot work without being filtered. Alright, so I think my ME import bus only needs just acceleration cards. Oh, hey, look, more scrap. Make more of these. Another netherite upgrade. Works on a whole stack at once. Need another one of these. It's kind of annoying that it goes into the system right away. Acceleration cards. I can fit 1 more in there. But then what I put in that chest will be entered into the network. So I should pull all these out and put it in. Yep. And I can start putting in shit that just starts stacking up. Also, process. I can start storing the stuff that I have a whole bunch of. Free up a bunch of space. Bouncing flint. Now we're processing lots of stuff. Stack at a time. So many quartz crystals. So much gold. 64 emeralds. And suddenly materials. Yeah, now we're doing super sieving. Also, these emeralds mean more diamonds, too. Alright, now that I'm done fiddling around with the sieving, I can get all the netherite that I want now. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna put a glowstone down here so we can get some end stone. We'll need netherrack for something else besides just processing. And the reason I want this It's for possible ender pearls. Those chorus flowers. It's a pretty low chance at ender pearls, but if I do make it, I think it'll make 64 of them. Platinum will also be used to make, what is it, Enderium. Ah, there's some ender pearls. And it just takes blaze rods. Alright, so now with this sieving setup, I have infinite, whatever I want. Now let's, I need to finish off making the machines for mechanism. Like, I haven't made the furnace yet. I feel like that's something I need, because an ultimate furnace would probably make things pretty quickly. There's another thing I need to work on. Some steel scaffolding. Make some iron sheet metal. Make some redstone engineering blocks. Make some steel sheet metal. Consume a bunch of steel. That's okay. Steel just takes coal and iron, so it's easy to make. Well, now it's a lot faster to make. Alright, I have Electrum, right? Heavy engineering block. Conveyor belts. Alright, I'm gonna do some shenanigan-y stuff here. Over here, we're gonna put down steel scaffolding blocks, redstone engineering block. I need a piston as well. Conveyors, piston, heavy engineering block. Piston needs to face down. There we go. Pressing matters. Make some engineers wire cutters. You've been running for a while. Mushrooms. And there we go, I get easy slime balls now. Do need paper though. And an iron plate. Should also probably look at enchanting too, so I can get, I can one, make use of these levels, and two, try to get some, fortune. We're gonna use this blueprint. Put that on here. Make a rod mold. Shove that on here. I also want to start working on Flux Network, because Flux Network is amazing. For that we need Eye of Ender, which I can make now. Endstone. Make a bit more obsidian. Oh, Flux Dust, you can't just burn redstone anymore. It's like, fine, I'll build this way over here. Boop. Make some more cable. Needs power in the top. Boink. Making blaze rods. Press, press. There, get some blaze rods. Not you again. Why do you gotta keep visiting me when I'm busy? I guess I could always just go to the nether if I wanted blaze rods. Enrich some coal. Shove this in here. 1620. Iron block 1 times. Use all of it. This gives lots of steel. Make some steel casings. Superheating element. Counts as a crucible heating element 60 times. You're gonna place the lava. Accidentally make obsidian. There, it makes lava much faster now. Do I really need this dynamo right now? There. This can fill up with lava. This thing can just make lots of lava. I can also make obsidian in the smeltery as well. Let's make more steel casings. Let's enrich some of this. And make a bunch of these. Heck, may as well make a bunch of these as well. So we need an energized smelter. Chemical injection chamber. Needs one of these. Needs an enrichment chamber. All these different components. Purification chamber. And now we need these. How many do we need total? 8. So I need 6 more. I need diamonds. Diamonds. We're gonna need so much more of these. Get some enriched diamond. I don't know how many this will make, but that many. Need those, and then should be everything. Oh, I need gold. Chemical injection chamber. Alright, now we need a whole bunch of other stuff. Biogenerator. Get my rewards. Alright, work on this next gas thing next time. For now, I'll work on making this an ultimate one and upgrade it. Because all of these ones I upgraded all the way. Oh, I know what I was going to do. 8 blaze rods, 4 obsidian, 2 wool and 2 ender pearls. And that'll give us ender chests. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stick 1 here and 1 here. And what this is going to do is when I fill this up, everything that goes into here will just get taken out into the AE network. Alright, so I think I'm going to do some upgrading on my spare time and get some more resources and stuff so I can work through more of this stuff as I keep on going. Maybe wait for some animals to spawn. But yeah, I'm glad that I got some form of ME network going for some big dick storage. Oh, hang on a sec. I'll also make these. Don't know what I can do with them, but we'll find out. It's a tinkering thing. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Make an enchanting table. I like when these are partially filled, you can still make clay out of them. Alright, so I think I'll set up enchanting next time. Because I'm going to need a bunch of, probably industrial foregoing for the disenchantment machine. Alright, yes, big storage. And I'm going to work on getting all my stuff into the storage network. Alright, thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, press the like button, leave a comment, and share it. You can press the left button to subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications, and press the right one to watch more All the Mod 7. To the sky!